If you work with even your little finger, it can earn money. It has enough capability for that. I earn money. People say proudly, I earn money. Why don't you see that every insect, every bird, every animal, and every living being on this earth is sustaining life? This is human nature. Whatever you don't have that appears to be the highest thing. What you don't possess seems the biggest at that moment. If you haven't eaten for 2 days, food will become God. Didn't you get that? Try closing your mouth and holding your nose for 2 minutes. Would you wish for God or air? Air, of course. If God himself asks, do you want air or God? You'd say, go to hell, I need to breathe. Because at that moment, what you lack becomes so big that it overshadows everything else. In other words, whenever you're in a desperate situation, things seem larger than they are. If your bladder is full, would you be interested in enlightenment? Or would going to the bathroom seem like ultimate liberation? Exactly. Any kind of urgency distorts how you see things in life, making you believe that it's the truth. Thus, human life keeps moving from one compulsion to another, never giving you time to see things as they are. If you can't see life as it is, can you handle it as it should be handled? Absolutely not. If you don't see things in their true form, you can't handle them as they should be. This is why people's lives and societies have become unpleasant in many ways. When I say unpleasant, I mean on average. I was talking to students around 14, 15 years old at a school, boys and girls. I asked what they would do in the future, as they were probably in the 10th grade. They were only talking about getting a job and earning money. I couldn't believe it because I never thought about earning money my entire life. My father would worry, this boy has no fear. What will become of him? I thought fear itself was a problem, not the lack of it. It never crossed my mind that the absence of fear was a problem. My father wanted me to be a doctor because he was a doctor. But at 10, I told him, I am absolutely not going to be a doctor. Yet everyone around me insisted, you must become a doctor. You know, Indian families, if not a doctor, then today, learning software is mandatory. I was in Chicago for 8 days and met an Indian there. I asked, what do you do? Software engineering, he replied. Earlier, if someone was asked, what else? The answer would likely be, doctor, but now it's software engineer. They didn't become doctors out of interest in biology or engineers out of interest in electronics. It was just for earning money. Is it necessary? I am not saying earning money is wrong. I am just saying, even an ant with a brain 10 million times smaller than ours can sustain itself. What's your problem with such a big brain? The problem is that youth today are being forced into the narrow belief that earning money is the ultimate thing. With such a big brain, is earning money really a challenge? I know everyone has been made to believe it is, but it's not. For human consciousness, earning money is a trivial thing, but sadly, all human energy and intelligence are channeled into just earning money. If this doesn't change globally, I'm not saying don't earn money, I am saying it shouldn't dominate human consciousness. If you could work with just a little finger, it would earn money. Human talent is wilting and dying because everyone is only thinking about earning money, and once they start earning, they sit around and grow fat. You should think, what can I do with this life? What is the biggest thing I can achieve with this life? Because one day, you will die. Are you aware? Do you know you will die? Then before dying, this life should reach its full potential, right? People boast, I earn money. But why don't you see that every insect, every bird, every animal, and every creature on this earth is sustaining its life? What's there to be so proud of? Everyone sustains their life. Only humans have made this a big issue. When I see that human intelligence is sacrificed to just sustaining life, I can't believe it. Humans could have done so much. They could have created wonderful things, but instead, they are just earning money. So I think we should start a wave, especially in schools and colleges, to teach that earning money is a small thing. It's not the main objective of life. Even ants can sustain life with a tiny brain, so why should this brain struggle for money? It has become a problem because you want to become like someone else, right? This leads to a lifelong trap, and that's all you end up doing.